So we got 10 minutes of crazy and epic motorcycle moments. There's a bad crash in this one. Right there, very high energy. There's the crash. We're going to talk about that. It might be a separate video. So if you see this without it, there it is.
In trouble episode for you. I hope
Bikers in
all of
troubles.
you will learn
Intersection.
from this situation. So check this out and ride safe.
Cut across. Thankfully, it wasn't a car. They rushed through. ZJ Rides 117. Here we go. Side of the vehicle. We're going to swerve. Good swerve, buddy. Good swerve. Bohemio. Whoa! Got very lucky. Very lucky. So in that situation, what you can do, if you do have a more powerful machine, because you couldn't really swerve to the right because you're going to run into that person in the other lane, is that you could escape by accelerating, okay? So your escape path can be in front of you. It doesn't necessarily have to be slowing down and stopping. It doesn't necessarily have to be a swerve. It could just be a straight line with a little bit of an acceleration. And I do this, like you don't do that. You just give it as much as you can, but then like lean into it, okay? Flashbacks to MVAs and stuff, a little bit. It gets me in that mindset. Yeah, go ahead and like, what are you doing, buddy? Orange Rider.
Directly before the
Sparrow Orange Rider. There's a little KTM going on. Oh, subscribe and like.
Without any major damage.
Very dangerous area to be playing around. Ooh, good job saving it, but we're kind of cutting it close there. A little bit nutty. Real Bamika. Swerve left. Get yourself out of there. They're going to win that. Good job. It was a merging area. That was an orange stage situation right here. Let's go ahead and get up to here. Let's put the orange stage back up. It's going to go away. Now it's back. So emerging areas, interstates, they're really the only issues that you have there other than road surface hazards and then other roadway users. So emerging areas are the only real intersections on interstates. So that's why they're a little bit safer. It's more of a straight line, but you are going higher speeds, so it's a little bit scary when you have to make a swerve or do emergency braking. But find those escape paths, plan your ride, get yourself out of there, position yourself for safety, assess, navigate. There you go. Move on. But when we're coming up to those merge areas, that is a hazardous situation, so locate those. There you go. Move on. Now it's an open lane pattern. You see that right there? You see that car? So the car in front, that black car. Take a look. You can see it up ahead. It doesn't affect us because it's up ahead. But you see how that right lane is slower than the lane that we're currently in, and then that black car is like, I'm going to switch over. So what do you think this white car might want to do too? So this is when we start getting to driver and rider behavior, understanding how things move. That person moved over, this person might want to do the same thing, but now we're close to this person. So at this point, start looking into your mirrors, start maybe thinking about going over here into this lane and just kind of like maybe even position off to the left of your own lane. Just in case they do that, then you could just do a quick adjustment. But if they don't do it, you're over here, and then just kind of get back in the middle. Not a big deal. Here we go. Ooh, made a choice though. He was target fixated. I believe he was target fixated on the median in that pole, and that's how people crash into like the most random things. It's like, how did you crash into that pole? It's like, well, I was staring at it. You were looking where you wanted to go. But that's what was happening. He was looking, I believe he was looking where he wanted to go. Right here, which was towards the pole. But then he made an adjustment of looking where he wants to go for the escape. So when it comes to your escape paths, it's not just like, oh, I have it. No, you look at your escape path when you go to it. Because now you're using target fixation, which a lot of people associate as a bad thing. It can be if you're using it for the wrong thing.
Not paying attention to cause this. And this lady didn't pay attention. She literally just turned into her driveway. And for anybody saying that you were able to actually see a gap.
Damage, but we're good. Red Wing, here we go. We're gonna switch lanes or somebody's gonna pass you. Whoa, apply the brakes. Good job with the progressive braking. Progressive braking. We got another thing. We got somebody turning in front of us. Ooh, a little bit of a swerve. Lost some traction because we panic broked. People are going to make fun of me for saying that, but whatever. All right, her options. Wait to pull out. There was no one near me at my rear. Okay. Wait to turn lane for pass. Cross over to slow lane out of my path. Okay, we'll just watch. Okay, switch lanes if you need to. Swerve. or brake. You did it. You did it. She was hoping you would have switched lanes. She was hoping you would have done that. She went into the first available lane. She should have switched a little bit quicker. All right, wear some gear. Wear some gloves. They'll help you out just in case you crash. All right, green. Okay, making it through. Nah, that wasn't an issue. Okay, okay. Okay, another side of the vehicle. Okay. Going pretty hard on those swerves. That's fine. You're practicing. Side of the vehicle on a crest of the hill. Okay, good job with the progressive braking. They're going to want to get back into their lane because they're terrible at turning, but good job. Good job. Lane filtering a little bit fast for my liking. Random people getting out of the car. Is that like a typical thing? I'm assuming that's a typical thing if like you're in an Uber or a taxi and you're stuck in, and it's like, I'll just walk. Harley tri-gliding, another guy. So watch out for open lane pattern. Somebody might want to switch into there. Like that right there, okay? It's just open. Like, you always got to be careful for the open. Like, when you're next to other vehicles, you don't know what they're going to do. So if there's an open spot, they might go for it. You're part of the cool kids now? You got a bike? Very nice, very nice. Two cars in front begin to change lanes. Uh-oh. A little open lane pattern here. So we're going to switch into our own lanes. What are we doing? So apply some brakes because that lane is stopped. That lane is stopped. Oof. This is one of the hazards of lane filtering, everybody. So when we're riding with our buddy, we should allow them to get into that gap because they're all trying not to hit each other, but it's just kind of a screwed up situation.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, you're welcome, MotoStars. Thank you for having these videos. Make sure you guys grab a slice of pizza. We had a long video here. Might actually cut it up because we had that crash video. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and get some trauma training.